Can I choose my dreams, lest I dream of what cannot be achieved? As for me, I will enter into the mulberry trees where the silkworm turns me into a silk thread, and I will insert into a needle owned by a mythological woman, and then I will fly a scarf with the wind. History mocks its victims and its heroes cast a look at them and pass by. We will become people when we do not recite the prayer of thanksgiving to the Holy Father whenever the poor find his dinner. We will become people when we swore at the veil of the Sultan and the Sultan, without trial. I loved you compulsively, not because you are the most beautiful, but because you are the deepest, so the lover of beauty is usually foolish. One day I will become as I want, I will become one day flying, and sluggish from not being present. Whenever the wings burned, they closer to the truth, and emitted from the ashes. I am the dialogue of the dreamers. I have turned away from my body and from myself to complete my first journey to meaning. A year goes, another that comes, and everything in you gets worse, my country. The essence of our structures and our thrones are reeds, in every minaret of an occupier and usurper, calling for Andalus if Aleppo is besieged, and we have no hand in longing, and in the distance, we had 1,000 hands. Peace be upon you, I missed you very much, and peace be upon me for what I miss. A country is born from the grave of a country, and thieves worship God so that the people believe them, kings, forever and slaves forever. Every river in it has its spring, stream, and life, my friend. Our land is not barren, every land and has its birth, every dawn, and it has a revolutionary date. Indifference is philosophy. It is a quality of hope. We have our smallest dreams as if we woke up recovered from disappointment. We did not dream of difficult things, we are alive and remaining, and the dream has a rest. Forgetting is training the imagination to respect reality. There is love that passes through us, but he does not know nor we know. Unfortunately for me, I forgot that the night is long, and lucky for you, I remembered you until morning. They taught you to warn happiness because his betrayal is cruel. We wish that only we could love less so that we would not suffer more. My soul is light and my body is heavy with memories and place. Night, Mom, a hungry wolf killer chasing the stranger wherever he goes. I do not want love other than the beginning. Love is our sincere lie. This is love, that I love you when I die, and when I love you I feel that I am dying. I train my heart on love so that it can hold roses and thorns. No one changes suddenly, and no one sleeps and wakes up changing from opposite to opposite. All there is, that at some point, we close the eye of love and open the eyes of reality, so we see with reality from their truths that we did not see with the eye of love. He who does not have love fears winter. Love is like death, a promise that does not return or pass away. Love is not an idea, it is an emotion that warms and cools and comes and goes. Sometimes love sweeps me in the form of a bull dropping us to the ground and turning away, and other times it blows in the form of a storm that we recognize from its destructive effects. What is the homeland? It is not a question to answer and go, it is your life and your cause together. A knight wraps a dagger on his brother's chest in the name of the homeland and prays for forgiveness. What is the homeland? Is the longing to die in order to restore the truth and the land. Hide tears for the feast, we will only cry with joy. In silence is bliss, in silence there is life, and between the two are details that no one is aware of. Be who you are and carry the burden of your heart alone. Hope is neither a substance nor an idea, it is a talent, as a fleeting love and a rose in the night, forgotten. If it were not for the longing for a bygone paradise, there would be no poetry or memory, nor would eternity have the meaning of solace. I walk between the verses of Homer, Almudden Abbey, and Shakespeare. I walk and stumble as a trained waiter at a royal party. To be friendly with those who hate us and cruel with those who love us is the inferiority of the transcendent and the arrogance of the mean. No night is enough for us to dream twice. The causes of death are many, including the pain of life. I am Arab and my card number is 50,000, my children are 8, and the 9th will come after summer, so will you get angry? If the olives are mentioned who planted them, the oil would be tears. Public speaking is the high efficiency in raising line to the level of rapture, and in public speaking, honesty is the humiliation of the tongue. Nostalgia is the adventure of the absent to the absent and turning distant to the distant. I am not ashamed of my identity, as it is still being written, but I am ashamed of some of what came in the introduction to Ibn Khaldun. My heaven is an idea, and the earth is my preferred exile. Cry out to know that you are still alive and that life on this earth is possible. Isolation is filtered, not a mirror.